Hello and welcome to another video. Today we have the Huawei Watch GT2. Now I know we're a little bit late to this party, but we're going to do a sort of a quick unboxing and compare it to something fairly similar. There isn't much similar to this on the market, so yeah, we're just going to unbox it, have a quick look at it, and then compare some of the specs to something we find sort of similar, assess the pros and cons really. Here we have it. The packaging straight away, it looks great. You can see that reflection as you hold it like that. We actually have the watch here. We have the 46mm sports orange version. We have that in stock on ephones.com as well currently. So underneath there, you've got, again, still the watch, and then here will be your paperwork and your charger. So here's the charger. Here's sort of the wireless mat that you put it on. Then you've got your quick start guide here and your warranty card here, so just chuck them two to the side. So that is the whole box empty. So let's just pull this watch out real quick. As you can see, it comes with this sort of, it's not foam, it's a bit harder than that. It keeps the watch safe. We'll just pop that out. So here's the actual watch. First impressions, I think it looks good. It is solid. I thought this would be less solid than this. It's not particularly heavy, but it has got a sort of nice weight to it. On the back, you can see this is sort of your sensors that it needs to pick up certain stuff. Bands, they actually feel really high quality. This has not surprised me, but it's impressive, the actual quality. And you've got the branding there where it says Huawei Watch GT. You've obviously got the screen here with the bezel around the outside, and then you've got that sort of clasp with the Huawei branding on that as well. So we'll just try and turn this on. So here we have it. You actually have to plug the watch in to begin with to get the screen going. So we've just off camera just plugged it in real quick. And so now all you have is the Huawei logo that popped up. And now we're just gonna click this button here, go through here and select everything. So it says download the health app on your phone and then add the device Huawei Watch GT. So I'm quickly going to go over to the App Store now and search Huawei Health. So let's just search that. And I'm just going to download this Huawei Health app so that I can pair it to my app. So here we have it installed. So we're just going to go ahead and open this app. Just going to allow it. So then I've got my basic information here. So what I'm going to do now is navigate over to the pair section so I can pair details over. So you click devices, add, smartwatch, and then you can see it will download this data real quick, but it will have the Huawei GT Watch series there. So I need the Huawei GT2 series, so I will click this. It's found my device, click OK. I have to go over to my Bluetooth settings, so just quickly navigate over to them, find the device, and now on here it's asking to pair. So I will pair this, and then it asks me to open my device app, pair, select. Then you hear that little chime and you know that it has done. So what we have here is we can press done. We're done with this now. We'll go back to this later. On the actual device, you can now see you have your screen, so it tells you some sort of data. So what I'm going to do is chuck this on my wrist real quick so that we can see some of the features in more depth. So here we have it. So one of the first things you notice is when you turn it over, the screen comes on. See, and then you can sort of select. So it has my BPM here, 79 and 75. No idea if that's good. My stress level, which I have to allow in the Huawei app. It shows you the weather here. So it says sunny, 77 degrees. It has music. We won't play too much of that. It shows you how many star jumps I've done today. So I've done 1 of my 12. I don't know when I did that. And then you're back to here. So at sort of a glance, you can see your BPM, your steps, the temperature, and the date, and it's obviously the Thursday, and you can see the time. So another quick feature is if you click this button up here, it just quickly shows you everything. There's all sorts of things on here. So you have settings such as flashlight, which is when it just goes completely white. So I don't know how useful this would actually be as a flashlight, but it's there. An alarm, a timer, a stopwatch, your notifications, the weather, a compass. We have to calibrate the compass. And the figure of 8 apparently, and there we have it. So we're facing southeast currently. We have the air pressure, which is a feature I didn't know, so I have no idea what this means, but it's a feature there if you need it, I guess for sort of sports, if you're climbing a mountain or something. Cool log, obviously music, breathing exercises, stress. It records your sleep, your activity, and sort of workout routine. So yeah, it has a lot of possibilities on this watch. So yeah, now we're just going to bring in something we think's fairly similar to this. Obviously, there isn't many things on the market that are exactly like this, other than maybe an Apple Watch, which we don't have. So this is the Honor Band 5. I know, as I previously said, it isn't the same as obviously a GT watch. The price is completely different and the features are different as well. But you may be there thinking, should I have my watch and an Honor Band 5? Or should I just grab a GT watch? So we're just gonna go over and think, in that scenario, would I have a watch and my Honor Band 5? And basically talk about what the pros would be of just having it all in one, or having the pros of just having it separate. So yeah, we'll just quickly open this. So yeah, we do have a video on the Honor Band 5 already on our channel, so I'm not going to go over a lot of the box contents. You would see that if you just checked it out. We'll leave a link to it in the description below. So we have the Band 5. We've done a video on this previously, as I mentioned. It is a great smartwatch for the price. I would say definitely better than most of its competitors, especially in its price range. Obviously, you have to connect this to your health app as well. So I'll just bring this up on my phone. You want to go onto your devices, add Smart Band, Honor Band 5, click your Band 5 here. You'll see sort of a notification on here, it'll start vibrating. Click, pair, allow. So they're done. Phone section done. So here we have your Honor Band 5. We're just going to chuck it on and I'll show you some of the features. To start off, the Honor Band 5 here, it's got your messages, your workout, your sleep, and your heart rate. Let's just see actually if my heart rate is the same on both of these. So it's not the same. Oh, it is. It's just sort of takes a few seconds between them. So 108 compared to 92 now. Bet that'll go down on the Honor Band. So it also has your steps, and that's about it. So there is a more section. Let's just quickly go into that. You have all your settings in here and your faces, and you customize that. So what are the pros of the Honor Band 5? So I would say the pros are the price. You're getting a workout sort of monitoring smart band for very, very, very cheap. Basically, it blitzes all its competitors in its class. You're not going to really get a band style watch that is as good as this, really. So as far as actual bands go, I would obviously recommend the Honor Band 5. It's a cracking smart band. But as far as would I spend a little bit more and go for the Huawei GT2 watch, I think I would, only because I don't like the idea of having to have two watches. I wouldn't want two separate watches, so I would obviously opt for the Huawei GT watch. Also, it does seem a little bit more accurate in my opinion. Obviously, there isn't much we can do to compare how accurate stuff is, but as far as steps wise, this sort of seems to get a little bit better. On a Band 5, obviously, it's great for having a very accurate estimate. The GT watch seems to just hit the nail on the head really and get it right every time. So I would opt for the GT watch personally, but if you wanted to spend less and just have this, say you're a runner, this would be better for you. If you're running, this is better. It's lighter, it's easier. It's probably a little bit more sort of hard and wear resistant than this. You probably have to be a little bit careful when running with your GT watch on compared to this. This probably isn't going to break. This is probably quite likely to smash or break, but the functionality of the GT watch is a little bit higher. For everyday sport on a band, I would recommend this every day of the week. You're just counting steps, if you're doing sports activities, if you're running, swimming even, I would recommend the Honor Band 5. If you want to have your normal everyday watch and you want to just have this for just your sport, obviously I'd go for this. It's super cheap and it does everything perfectly pretty much. If you're looking to replace your everyday watch and you want all that functionality of what a smart band can do and a little bit more, I would recommend the Huawei GT watch. As far as what's more accurate, I believe personally the GT watch it has quad sensors here compared to only having a dual sensor on the Honor Band 5, so this gets a little bit more in terms of accurate points to detect and take readings from compared to the Honor Band 5, which only can build that circuit based on 2. This can build it on 4. Sort of, I won't go into complexities, but it can build a more accurate model of you with the 4 points of contact compared to the 2 points which the Honor Band 5 has. In terms of what feels nicer, the Honor Band 5 basically feels like you haven't got anything on, so it's light, It's so light and it's just easy to wear. You will notice if you have the GT watch on, but it's super luxury, especially this 46mm version. It feels great. Basically, this band, they've refined it perfectly. It's super smooth. I can't really describe what this feels like. As far as screen size, it's obviously easier to see on the GT2 watch. You can see very clearly all the information you need. Actually, there's a speaker in this, as I previewed a little bit. Obviously won't do long, but... And the speaker isn't actually half bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. This obviously does not have a speaker. It does have some of the functionality otherwise. The screen is clearer on the GT watch than the Honor Band 5, and that's mainly because of the just difference in price and overall specs. So what I prefer, I would go for the GT watch, only because if I want all that functionality and I'm going to replace my everyday watch, I would want this. However, if I was a bit more active, which I'm not, I would probably go for the Honor Band 5, because I probably want my daytime watch and this to do all my sports in. So yeah, that's about everything for today's video. It's sort of a comparison. We didn't really go outside and do it. That might be something we do in the future. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.